Just when I thought I was done with this mediocre, overrated movie. So recently, Forever 21 put out a picture of a sweater with the words Wakanda Forever on it. And it was worn by a model. A model so pasty white, I thought he was dead when I first saw him, or albino or something. But he was really white. And naturally, everybody lost their fucking minds about it. And say, you white, you can't wear Wakanda Forever sweaters? Do you really think that the Black Panther character is just specifically for black people? And the same argument comes up all the time as far as the counterpoint, which is so should by default should you not be allowed to wear a Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, clothing because you're black and they're white? But you know how that is. Logic, facts, common sense. That's all racist. So let me not bring that into the conversation. I just want to say thank you to everyone who overrated and overpraised this fucking mediocre movie. A movie with plot holes and terrible effects. You overrated it to this. You did this. You did this. There are people who actually genuinely liked the movie but didn't think it was the greatest film ever made. But then there are ones who are treating this like it's a black-only movie. Do I need to remind you that Stan Lee, a white man, created the Black Panther character? Do I need to remind everyone of that? Or do you need a reminder that a white man created this character that you love so much? And are we still pretending like Black Panther was the only black superhero movie ever made? It's the first African superhero movie, possibly. I'm still a little weary on that because I'm pretty sure it's not. But I mean, these people are ignoring Steel, Meteor Man, Abar, the first black Superman. That was the first one. That was like back in the 70s. Abar, the first black Superman. After that was Meteor Man. I forgot Blank Man existed. So, but that's a thing too. Steel, Spawn, Catwoman, Halle Berry. That was a black superhero movie technically, since the character playing Catwoman is actually black rather than Selena Kyle, who was white. I don't know why they came up with Patience Phillips, but that's just me. There's also 3 Blade movies. How do you forget the Blade trilogy with Wesley Snipes? I mean, honest to God, the movie. If you want to forget the 3rd movie, I'm all for it. Blade Trinity was terrible. Blade 1, okay. Blade 1 wasn't that great, but I can understand if you forgot it. Blade 2? And bear in mind, people remember the first movie more than they remember the second movie. So that's just... So I can understand that. But at least the first 2 movies. How do you forget the first 2 exist? I mean, for God's sake, it was like the first superhero movie of the... Well, it wasn't the 2000s era. That came out in like 98. I know X-Men was the one that really got people into superhero movies, and then Spider-Man. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man movie was another one. But technically, Blade was one of the first superhero movies of the late 90s. Of the big superhero boom. It didn't... People didn't quite go, oh my God, superhero movies. It's because of Blade, but... I mean, it was still there. People did like the movie. But everyone's pretending like these heroes didn't exist until these movies, black superhero movies didn't exist until Black Panther came out. Now, African superhero movie? Sure. That's probably the first one. I haven't heard of any other before that. But people overrated and overpraised this movie to such an insane degree. They're trying to now add new categories for the Academy Awards, for the Oscars, just to give this movie an award of some kind. And now this overrated film, with all these plot holes and all these inconsistencies in the writing, is getting so overpraised that... And let's not say that people who didn't like the movie or people who try to troll the movie are innocent. Posting up pictures of Jensen Ackles' face saying, I got beat up on the way to see Black Panther. They said this ain't for you, Whitey. And I'm like, that picture is very clearly Jensen Ackles in makeup. It's clearly him. You think I watched like at least 4 seasons of Supernatural. I know Jensen Ackles when I see him. I mean, this movie caused more trouble than it's worth. It's getting awards for whatever reason. It's this whole controversy with a sweater. I'm like, and people do that stupid Wakanda Forever thing so often that Chadwick Boseman, you can see it in his face. That man is so tired of doing that damn cross arm thing. He is sick of that shit. You can see it in his face, and almost every time he does it, he's just, no smile on his face. He's just like, yeah, I'm doing that now. Okay, this is my legacy. It's like, enough already with this damn movie. People, I mean, I don't know why. And people are pretending like this is the best movie this year. Movie Bob saying it's the number one best Marvel MCU film over Infinity War? You can blow me. I can think of so many movies better than Black Panther. Deadpool 2, Infinity War. I just saw Spider-Verse. I saw Aquaman not too long ago. Better movies. I'm sorry. Sorry to break this to you. But even Aquaman isn't even perfect. It's pretty stupid, but it's not nearly as bad as Black Panther was. Guys, we gotta get over this crap, okay? I know at some point we're gonna eventually come to terms with the fact that Black Panther really isn't that good. And there are people who will like it and still like it, and that's fine. But to go about it in this way, to pretend like, hey, you can't wear this shirt, it's a Black Panther thing. Tell you what, I want black people to admit this, okay? I want them to admit this to yourself. Just admit you want a double standard. Just admit you want the double standard to say, you want a double standard. You want to wear something that other people can't. You want to say things that other people can't. Just say, I want a double standard. I would be less irritated with you if you just admit that. Admit it, and then everything would be cool. We can all understand, like, oh, you just want a double standard, okay? That'll make you a piece of shit, but still, you want to, at least you're honest. To sit there and say you want, to sit there and go about it this way, but you're gonna pretend like you don't, like, it's not a double standard, it's just the way it should be. No, it's a double standard. Just admit it. And for Christ's sake, enough about this damn movie.